Hi everybody and welcome to day 7 on Let's Pete Pikmin 4. Let's just check out the base and see if anything's going on here. Oh yeah, looks like we got a couple things to do. Now you can just check your map too, by the way, and you can see if there's anything new or if there's anybody that needs your attention. So Delmo wants to talk, the animal enthusiast. Let's see what he's got going on here. My name is Delmo. The moment I heard about all these crazy creatures, I knew I had to come check these guys out. I dream of compiling everything we learned about all these creatures into a field guide. It's called the Piccolopedia. Wow. He hasn't even laid his eyes on a single creature. Okay, well, the good news is we're encountering these creatures. Naturally, we'll tell you all about them. We're going to help him fill out the Piccolopedia. All the little darlings, the quest is called. So, that's great because it's kind of the same thing as this guy standing next to him. He wants to know about creatures, that guy wants to know about treasure, and so we're going to incidentally do those both. Will we be getting 100% of the creatures and treasures? Of course, what a silly question. And look, there's so many in here already. And there's a couple of cool things you can do with this, and I'll come back later to check that out. But that is quite the great bestiary. Maybe the best I've seen in any game. So, as we learned in last video here, I've got my final shortcut set up. I can switch to Ochi. I can command him. He can jump, he can charge, and then he can even call Pete over, so, Peteman, so who am I really ever controlling? You'll never know. Alright, and the lab looks like it's got something new, so we better check the lab out, that's for sure. Might be some great gear for us here. Okay. Idlers alert. Why not collect Pikmin that have completed their why manually collect Pikmin that have completed their tasks when you can summon them with this? Look at that. They're all standing there, and I fire off that button, and they come running. Isn't that just unbelievably convenient? I've been running around like a doofus trying to collect them manually. I need that big time. We gotta buy it. After having played this game and then trying to come back and not having that, boy, it's been tough, I'll tell you. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a couple more bomb rocks, because I just feel like you can never have enough bomb rocks, and I don't have enough, so there we go. Alright, and you know what? We're going to do something a little crazy today. A little crazy. I'm feeling a little odd, a little crazy. We are actually going to take a break, and we're going to head back to the Sun-Speckled Terrace. There might be some fun stuff to do there, so let's go check it out. I miss the old terrace, you know? And the ever-growing group of folks down here watches us leave. How funny is that? Bye, everybody. We'll be back. That's my assumption. I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll encounter some insane, dangerous creatures and not make it back. I don't know. It could happen. Oh, that was really tricky on the last video, how they put that buried treasure in that cave, man. We gotta be watchful. It's a good idea to have that treasure sensor. There may be some buried treasure out in the overworlds there, too. Like the Sun-Speckled Terrace, not just inside the caves, so... Before we can call these 100% complete, we might have to check for that. Okay. So, the reason I'm here is I have an insane idea. We explored this place pretty well. I don't really see any creatures. I do see some caves we could potentially do. But I'm going to do something a little crazy right now. I'm going to grab 50 ice Pikmin. Grab them quickly. And we're going to fill up on ice Pikmin. And we're going to get over to this lake. And we are going to freeze the lake, because remember, it takes 30 Pikmin, and that's going to leave us with still 20. Now that's going to freeze things we can get in the water, it's going to freeze enemies that are there, but we've got a bridge we can build, and we can actually build it now. It's a good thing I maintained enough resources to do this. And you know what else I could do? I could hop right on up here with Ochi, so... Oh, okay, it doesn't hop you up, it hops you off. So that's neat. Alright, well, we do want to actually get up there, so let's go ahead and let these guys go to work, do their thing. You know, just take a look at this hose box with me. See, this is what I mean. That's a hose and that's a box, but hoses are not that big. That's like a giant hose, and imagine winding that up into that box. I mean, it just doesn't really make sense, you know? The world of Pikmin, very bizarre. I have to sometimes do things like that for work, is look at real-life reference of things, and... You always learn a thing or two when you do that. You learn more about a mundane object than you ever thought possible or wanted to know. Alright, we are definitely going to kill this guy here shortly. Please don't burn my team. How could you? Alright, we'll show them what's for. And you know, actually, I think as you can see that they're getting damaged, and they actually unbloom. I don't think they did that in Pikmin 3, but they unbloom in this one. Now, what is this? What in the world is this blue gem, this beauty of a gem up here? It's a bloomin' onion. They really do come in all kinds of different colors. Could there be one for every Pikmin type? I don't know. It wasn't in Pikmin 3. We're gonna have to find out. Oh my god, this is a huge treasure. This is gonna be a total game changer. We gotta get this thing pronto. Oh yes, good job, team. Bring that back for sure. Oh man, this is just worth every penny of waiting for this thing. You know what I'll do is I'll fly back here. Where's Ochi? He's over there. We'll call him. We'll say, Ochi, come on over. We're not going to use the idler's alert. That actually counts as an item. Ochi's commands are in the other menu. So, the item pack, Ochi's commands, disband. Haven't really used that much. And switch to Ochi. Those are my new favorite shortcuts. So. Alright, and this is huge. Here we go. We're going to have all the primary colors of onions, right? It's blue. It's not blue at all. It's going to become blue? Is that how this works? Pikmin 3, it just kind of turned into some crazy psychedelic awesome onion. This one, I kind of like it. It's little sections. And we are going to... Oh, why can't they come out? Only 3 types can be on the surface at once. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So it's not just about the number, it's about the type. But that's okay, I don't have 3 types, I have 1 type. We got the blue guy, look at him. Beautiful. He's confused. He's ready for some water-based missions. We haven't seen these Pikmin before. I wonder if Captain Olimar ever saw them. He did. They can swim and they're great. And we can transport things in the water. So, you know, I say we do it. In fact, what might be kind of nice here, let's see. Let's actually just try to do a little bit of gathering of these Pikmin here. I'm going to try to get a little decent amount of blue ones out here. We're going to establish ourselves as an aquatic force here. Our Navy is going to get some advanced presence here on this place. And I think I'll bring the ice ones back for now. Shouldn't be needing those. This is Blue Pikmin Day. Blue Pikmin all day, every day. I think these were some of my favorites in the last game, too. I think maybe blue and pink were my favorites, so good times. And remember, if you only have this color out, these pellets will just stay blue, which is really nice, so it's a quick way to establish your forces here. Alright, come on, team. Let's bring this back as quick as we possibly can here. Everybody can help. And then we're going to go crazy in the water a little bit. So that says 5. And does it give us 5 or does it give us 10? Well, it seems like it just gave us 5. That's fine. Ochi, I sure wish you could learn how to pluck, buddy. I don't know what to tell you, but that would be nice. Alright, so we got some tadpoles in here. Not good. Not good, but if there was ever a team that could fight them, it's this team. Get him, boys. That one jumped right out of the water. He jumped clean out of the water. Alright, we got him. We're retrieving him. We're going to get some resources out of the water, too. Why not? And there's another tadpole over there. How funny. So, oh gosh, the water looks so beautiful. God, these graphics are just unbelievable. I see another tadpole. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sound my idler's alert, and those Pikmin will come running. We'll test that thing out. Here we go. Good job, guys. It's only the ones that were idle, so that's fine. This guy just can't stay in the water to save his life. So I can keep firing that idler's alert as much as I want. Problem is, too, I gotta pluck these guys, so what are we at now? About 18 total? Not bad at all. Alright, so real quick, just to call this, to say we did our due diligence here. Let's head back up. And what I've got my eye on is that 10 Pikmin pellet over there, that huge pellet. And there's nothing else really to get, right? No treasures or anything. So here's what we'll do. We'll throw 10 guys at that, and while we're waiting, might as well grab a few of these berries. So we'll throw 5 on these and 5 on these. And these guys will take care of business, and they should be able to bring all that stuff back without me. So in the meantime, let's see what else is there to do in this place. Now, you know what we could do is we could have Ochi come on over here and see if he can find some treasure. If he sure can, then we might as well be doing that. Here comes the goods. The berries and the pellets and everything. And you know what I'll do, just so I don't have to pluck anymore? I'll pull some Pikmin of a different color so I can get to my daily maximum. Alright, Ochi, do you have a nose for treasure in this place at all by any chance here? Oh, he might have found some. Alright, we'll follow you. Let's go do it. I have no idea what he's found. Oh, he's found something up there, so we gotta ride you, bud, here. Alright, here we go. We're doing great. Oh, it's up here? Oh, he's just telling me it's in the cave? Oh, gee, come on, man. I knew that. Alright, so that's not going to be very useful until we get all the caves done, it sounds like, but that's okay. Alright, we got a little resource bonanza over here. And then what we're actually going to do... Okay, good. Ochi can jump right in the cave, because you know what? I see another one of these little things down here, so let's do that too. See what's under this bench, and then we'll go ahead and go in there. We'll go in that industrial cave, or whatever it was called. Nice, good job, guys. Great, very efficient. Alright, we'll take that right over there. So, the industrial maze. Now, this was my enemy last time. Remember, I utterly failed to do this. How embarrassing. I say we go back and give it another shot. We'll bring a few ice Pikmin just in case. And let me begin to redeem myself in your eyes as a reasonably skilled Pikmin connoisseur. Alright, so now if you remember, this is the one where Ochi falls up there and there's nothing we can do. And then I walked over there like a moron and got stuck. And really, just switching to Ochi kind of gets you out of that whole situation because he can easily just walk over there. And the other thing I believe he can do is he is actually fast enough with his charge to get across these. So I had a couple options. I could have either switched over and grabbed him, or if I didn't have switch yet, I'm not exactly sure when I got that, to be honest with you, I could have just called him. And doesn't he just come over? Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, so I could have probably done that the whole time, which is pretty sad. And then I could have jumped on him with all the Pikmin and charged right up here, and we would have had no trouble. So I kind of bailed on this place for no good reason, but yeah, now we're here, let's conquer it. Alright, so we flip this over, no problem. Moving walkways, change direction. Looks like we got a thing or two to do here. Let's break this thing. Oh man, he just plows right through there, you gotta love it. Alright, boys. Grab your resources and skedaddle on out of here. Oops, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna save a couple of yellow guys because it looks like I got a very high up tech deck skateboard. Let's get up there. Oh, those were cool back in the day. Or at least they made me think I was cool. And isn't that really the purpose of toys, after all? Uh oh, the Pikmin are in trouble. Alright, we gotta do a little management here of the Pikmin. They can't get that cool skateboard across here, by Jove. Alright, let's go ahead and shift it over. There we go. Moving walkways, change direction. So, that's gonna get them down here. But then I think we're going to need to change it again once they get down there. They're going to be stuck again. There we go. And that's your basic puzzle solving. How nice. Alright, what else is going on? It looks like we got something over here. We better go check it out. Yeah. We'll flip this again. We'll charge over here with Ochi, see what it's all about. Nice, alright, a few things then, that's good. Another puzzle piece, that's great. Probably gonna be a lot of those. And it looks like we're gonna have to do the same thing. We're just gonna have to push the magic button and let him through. And there goes everybody, how fun. And that might actually be the end of this place, let's find out. Let's keep an eye on our treasure gauge here. Maybe they'll try to pull a fast one on me again. Nope, that's it. I think we got it. Alright, well how many levels is this place? Let's go to the next sub-level and find out. Progress, 50%. Okay. Man, these definitely do tend to get long. They're not super long now, which is great, but get ready for that, so... Good times. Yeah, final sub-level. I mean, they would certainly never get as long as, like, 20. I mean, that'd be insane, right? They would never do that to me. Okay, so we're gonna go around this way. I feel like I've got a good sense about it here. Alright, rubber ducky. I knew it. I knew there was good things up this way. And I feel like we're looking for a white button. Actually, I see one over there, so... That's going to help. We're going to get that as soon as possible here. Oh, I was going to say, does that rubber duck get its own cutscene? But it does, because we got 4,000 sparklium. Fantastic. Barely made it over that, but that's great. That might unlock another area. Alright, now what is this thing? What is this creature? What is he flying around for? Oh, he's got some ultra spicy nectar. Gotta love it. Okay. Alright, it looks like there's a few things to do down here. Before we get too far, let's pluck these Pikmin. And now, I don't know how you guys are going to fare here exactly, but I'm hoping you can grab this stuff and then maybe you're going to go ride that air jet and get out of here. Cool. I'm going to do the same. Alright, so you're going to be just fine. Yeah, we'll start coming over this way. That sounds great. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to have to break through this. And we're definitely going to have to get this guy again. Nice. Love that creature. He's like invisible. He just shows up all of a sudden. Alright, we're going to break through that, no problem. You know what I noticed? That little gate, it almost looks like more like fluorescent lights, and then the one up on the surface looks more like an actual electric gate. They actually do look different, which is funny. Alright, and we got a spot for the ship here. Let's get that ship up here. That sounds great. The whole crew is with us. Ochi, we're going to have you bust through these. We're going to get the rest of the team digging. It looks like there was some yellow Pikmin in there. Whoa! It's the fastest dig of all time. Great. Alright, and then we got a guy up here, so, you know... Is that enough? Can you guys get him, or do you need something else? Nope, they can handle it. Gosh, I love the yellow guys so much. And, are we done? I'm not sure if I finished this part. We may not be done. Let's head over there. But before we do it, let's figure out who we just rescued. Check his badge, Colin. It's Francois. This scholar has been working to reach a mutual understanding with plant life. That's what he studied. Wow. That's very important. We need to understand the plants better and how they can serve us. I totally agree. Oh, yeah. Did I just not get this magnifying glass? That was silly. Let's grab it. That's cool as heck. That looks amazing. I love the glass material. Alright, and you know what? I'm going to hang out over here in case that's it. We'll be all done. Look at this place we're in, too. It's some kind of, like, insane factory. It's a little scary, actually. Like, where are we? It's a creepy background. Alright, no more treasures. I think we might be 100% done. And that place was not nearly as hard as I made it seem. Off to the surface we go. Oh, what's this star-shaped metal? Russ tinkered with the appraisal AI. Now you'll be able to see when you've collected all the treasures in a series. Oh, and you get even more sparklium, the Great Adventure series we got. I wonder if that magnifying glass was the last part of the Great Adventure series. It would be, you know? That sounds about right. Alright, we made it out. We're gonna grab a few Pikmin here, whoever we got. Hop on Ochi. And you know what I think we might want to do? I think there's a fight brewing in this place. I think we need to go back over here and find that red leaf guy and show him what for. So, I will fast forward this and I'll meet you there. Alright, and this is where they went, and you can tell the cap is red, right? So that's got to mean something. We've got enough time to do it. I say we get in here. And what is going on here? What is this? Some kind of Pikmin versus battle mode? It's called Trial Run? Let's check this out. Huh? What's going on? The Pikmin aren't coming in there. I guess you're on your own. Good luck. Okay. That's how it works. Ochi, it's you and me. Let's get in there, bud. Oh, it's got a Dandori level of 1 spice. Interesting. Now, have I done this before a time or two? I have. You can actually fire these off on the main menu if you want to, and you can play a multiplayer, so that's pretty cool. What is this? I guess we can figure things out later. There he is. He's bringing that guy into the onion? What? What? And it shoots him out, and he's got leaf? Leaf face? Those who do not embrace Dandori cannot survive this planet. But if they grow the leaves, they will thrive. What a creeper. Who is this guy? You, skin-having one. Do you believe you do not need the leaves? I'll test your Dandori abilities to see if that's true. And he teleported his friend away. He's obviously a powerful wizard. I invite you to face me in a Dandori battle. I've provided the Pikmin you need. Find objects. If you wish to retrieve the castaway, you must defeat me in battle. Oh man, here we go. Alright, now this is going to be very weird to try to talk and play, but yeah, I guess essentially at the top you can see that we've got our score is accumulating, and I'm also trying to gain more Pikmin by killing creatures and other things, and that's going to get me even more points, so yeah, this is kind of an odd thing. It's literally a versus battle, so we are fighting this guy, whoever he is, in Dandori Battle, as all great warriors do, so yeah, I just kind of like to start by getting as many Pikmin as possible, which means killing the creatures. Now, the abilities that you unlock in the game, such as, for example, the Idler's Alert, those carry over to here, and they are incredibly useful. And also the training that Ochi gets. I'll even use the Idler's Alert right now. The training that Ochi gets carries over too, so as he gets stronger, you'll be able to get higher scores in this than you maybe could right off the bat, so you get a good chance at the end of the game to come back and play him again and blow your records away, which is kind of fun. So, if we beat him by a certain amount of points, we not only will win, but we'll win the different medals. And so right now, we're ahead by a few, by 50 to 8, so we're actually doing pretty good, I would say. And I'm just going to keep going. So I think right now there's not going to be any, like, strange other things to pay attention to, but as these go, there'll be new mechanics that kind of come into play, so this one's called Trial Run, go figure, it's not that hard. Now, one cool thing about this is actually that you don't have a limit on the number of Pikmin that can help carry something. So, for example, this strawberry here, I've got a few guys on it. I can rush over, and I can, look at that thing zip. I can get 29 guys going on that thing instantly. And that's hilarious, because in the main game, I think you can only do like roughly double or slightly less than double of what you're supposed to carry that thing with, the real weight, so it is kind of fun to really rush these things. Alright, and that guy's dead, and if they all grab him... Now look, he's out in the field too, so his Pikmin are actually, his Pikmin and this dog, and him himself, they're kind of trying to mess with me, right? So, it is a battle. Oh, and look at this, there's a little tug-of-war going on here. I'm going to contribute some additional guys, and we are going to steal that piece for sure. He's knocking my guys over. This is a war. This is a real battle. This is war, and war never changes. It's always Pikmin. All day, every day. It's just Dandori. Alright, Ochi, come on, buddy. You're going to bring that thing over here, and we are going to keep this stuff going. So, we're not winning by a ton. I mean, we're winning a lot, but we're not winning by a ton. But we're doing alright. I have to assume this apple's worth a lot, right? So, I'm going to focus fire on here and rush it over like crazy. Pretty small arena. Maybe I should divide my forces up a little bit more. We got about 39 seconds left, so here you go. I'll grab a strawberry, grab this creature, try to grab as much as possible here. Oh, he's gonna try to get this strawberry, not if I get it first, you fool. "25 seconds, guys. Come on, here we go. This is starting to feel like the end of the line, so I'm gonna boost these things. Not gonna let him take any of my stuff. Alright, 134. I don't feel like I can do anything else in 3 seconds. I think we got it. That's it. Look at that score. Oh, we smashed him. It was pretty consistent. Wish my investment portfolio could do that once in a while. Alright, we got a silver medal because we won by at least 30. The strength of your Dandori power is simply magnificent. I'll return this creature to you that I just leafed. If you could just not leaf him next time, that would be awesome. And look at this dog. He's like, come on, boss. Come on, boss. How does his voice sound? Maybe we shouldn't make him sound that stupid. They just left? Who in space and time was that? Well, whoever they are, they weren't lying. Your Dandori talents were on full display. Let's get this castaway out of here. I agree. Kind of reminds me of Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. There was a big dumb creature that was called Crunk or Crunch or something, and the little guy would like ride him around all over the place, and he was great. He was a very loyal minion, I think. Oh, we just throw him out. Just chuck him out. That's fine. Huh? They are really growing leaves out of their head. Yes, indeed. They seem to be suffering from the same condition as that leafy individual you just challenged, and they're sleeping. Oh my god, we actually have to transport him back to the Beagle. How funny. Alright, and we just got credit for exploring 75% of this area, so that's kind of great. I'm going to bring the ship over here just so it's even closer. This guy doesn't need to go all the way to that previous ship location. Okay. Yep, he's coming right back around. So, I can only really see one more thing to do on this place. It's actually that clock, but we're getting, there's plenty of time to do it, of course, but we're getting a little close to the end of this video, so I might want to head back, and we can always come back to this place at some future date and finish that off. So we're going to pull him up into the Beagle, and we're going to head back. I just can't get over the fact that they're growing leaves in their face. Well, it's all bushy. Let's check their ID. They have no ID. That's unbelievable in this game. It's terrible. Error, unable to read data. What is this? That didn't work. The leaves, they must have made some way for them to escape our biometrics. Unbelievable. Alright, so if I go to end day right now, let's do it. Let's end. You lose 1 Pikmin. What? Keep exploring. I can't afford to lose my 1 Pikmin. Oh, he's right up there. Let's fire off that idler's alert and get him over here. Or we could have Ochi go grab him, but that's kind of the slow way. So, the funny thing is, yeah, Ochi learned how to run around and gather Pikmin. But the weird thing is, now that I can just call them to me, it's a little bit less useful. Which kind of sucks because I liked that ability of his, so I may have to find ways to keep using it. Alright, and we're back. We've got all kinds of stuff now here. Oh, first of all, we gotta power up the ship with all that sparklium. Look at that. She is looking good. It's still kind of a dirty little ship, but it's kind of cool looking. We got more radar range. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we actually cruised right past 4,000 too, didn't we? Let's switch on the radar. It's working. Yep. Once again, we found a new area, and there's some SOS signals there. Unbelievable. Alright, we got Francois and a leafling. They have leaves growing out of their heads. So odd. There's a poisonous oxygen in this planet's atmosphere. Oh, these guys can't breathe oxygen? They shouldn't be able to survive without a helmet. Yeah, plants can survive with oxygen. That's a thing. Okay, so even just for getting that leafling, we get some pup drive, so that's great. Oh, yeah, and there's the Great Adventure series. Oh, how funny is that? A little clock, a little compass, magnifying glass, and the binoculars. That's our first series there, so that's great. Get some extra points. Look at this. The skateboard is called the Personal Injury Plank. I love it. Amazing. 86% of the sun-speckled terrace, and we got the blue Pikmin onion, and you can actually see the onions above the Pikmin there, so you can tell which ones we got. Very nice. And we got our first leafling. What a day. Should we discuss the castaway? This has to be what Dingo is talking about. That's right, I wasn't making it up. He could be our pilot. Yeah, if we could examine him by the doctor, we would know. We'd get the doctor to check him out. And let him get some rest. Yeah, we don't have a doctor yet. Alright, so let's head back to the ship, and then we'll see what's going on, and then we'll maybe end it here at the start of day 8. Look at that beautiful multicolored onion coming out. Any updates on this guy? What's the current condition here? Nope, they're just sleeping. They don't need a helmet. We need a doctor. Alright. I was going to do all that stuff anyway, so that's really great for me. Oh, and what is this? There is a ship back there. Remember I found that with my survey drone by accident? Oh, I forgot to tell you. It was getting crowded in here, so we started clearing things up. Yeah, you sure did. There was all kinds of junk in here. A spaceship in disrepair, huh? With no captain. Alright, so we gotta rescue him too, whoever this guy is. Oh, you found some raw materials in the area. Heck yeah. 20 raw materials. I love it. Alright, so there's all kinds of stuff to do here. Let's go ahead and see. Well... Yep, okay, nothing over there. So, we've got new stuff in the shop. We've got new pup training, perhaps. We also potentially have a new area to explore. And we'll get to some of that super fun stuff on the next episode of Let's Pete Pikmin 4. Goodbye for now, friends.